rockslide, my love. Good thing you got unicorn, eh?
So we've pulled anchor, we've left the pearl farm behind, and we had pretty good wind coming out of the bay, and then we just got to a point and the waves stopped, the wind turned off. It was like someone turning off a light switch. We radioed up ahead and we heard that they just did 12 knots through the channel we're about to go through, so I think it's going to get pretty fast. Sounds bloody good to me, I'm happy as, and we'll be at the next location pretty soon. So we've got a heap of splashing up there, current smashing into the rocks and more up here, so. Just making a quick coffee before we hit that channel and we start fanging through, so hopefully I've got enough time. What was that, darling?
G'day everyone, this is the next part of our Kimberley adventures. I'm James from the SaltyJocks. I've been sailing around Australia with my two daughters for the last 2.5, well we've been on board the boat for 3 years and we've covered about 4,000 nautical miles in that time. So we've ended up spending a huge amount of time in the Kimberley, and this is, I think I've done about 10 videos from the first half of the Kimberley. We really started to see the change in the weather around this point. You know, we're getting the afternoon thunderstorms and the big thunderheads forming up on the horizon every afternoon, and the lightning was really starting to ramp up, but still at this stage it wasn't every day, but we were definitely heading in that direction.
So that rock there is where everything's breaking around, and we're just going to slip through this channel, and then we're coming up through here, and we're just gonna, where are we? We're gonna go boop, just in the point here somewhere. So all uncharted, not on the guide. Whoa, that's intense. Oh wow, now you can really see how fast we're going. That's incredible. Before, you couldn't even tell we were moving, and now that we're coming past, it looks like, you know, there's some reef outcrops or some rocky outcrops. You can see how much current is pushing through here, so I dare say our speed's about to ramp right up, and we're really close to this island, which is not the best. You know, we're right where we should be. You know, things are a lot closer than they appear. That's the one thing I've noticed about the Kimberley, is everything is so much closer than you think. Look, you look through it and it looks like a maze of islands and things like that. But then once you're here, it's just, you know, you're hopping. Everything's 4, 5, 10 miles apart. Amazing. So right now, I'm spinning the boat around in a full 360 just to see if it'll change the direction of my track, and we are still heading straight down the river, 6.5 knots, and I'm facing backwards. Oh wow. Girls, we're sailing backwards. Yeah, we're sailing backwards, and our track is like, it's bang on. Yeah. I'll see, these guys are about to come around the corner, they'll see us backwards. 8 knots. This is what 8 knots looks like. That's the other guys up there. My tinny next to the boat. We've been facing backwards most of the time, and we've got a perfectly straight track going that way. So the current just keeps picking us up. I mean, I can start the engine, but we're doing 6, 7 knots in the right direction, so I'm not really too inclined to mess with it too much, because, you know, I just put the tiller up and stop steering because we're heading the right way. So, yeah, the tiller's getting a break. Looks like we've been on the pearling channel. But yeah, so I guess once we start heading towards something I don't want to be near, I'll probably start the motor and start steering again, but yes, we're just gonna go with it for now. Happy days.
I'd never moved so fast in such still water, you know, and we got faster later on in the trip, which, you know, and it got a little bit dicey, but, you know, it was so surreal just being in this flat water and moving at such a fast rate.
Certainly one of the sketchier entries I've done. We've got to slip past this big rock in the middle of the channel. down the side, but if we can get through, there's a really nice sandy beach on the other side. We've still got 26 metres under the boat, but it comes up fast around here. You know, they're not long sails, but there's just so much work involved. But it makes me feel a lot better that we've had the chance to sail here, just by how different it is and how much easier it is, you know, like usually I'm doing this after staying awake for 2 days. I think the East Coast might be where it's at. I need some of that Whit Sunday sailing. That'd be nice.
Stop this love. Can nobody stop this love? Can nobody stop this love? Can't nobody stop this love. Can't nobody stop this love. Can't nobody stop this love. Oh, can't nobody stop this love. So baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight. If we can sneak away, maybe we
But mine aren't wet, so that's why I gave my purple ones to you.
Your purple sunnies?
Yeah, my purple sunnies to you.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, darling.
Yeah.
Because that sandy beach is very bright, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's why I gave you my purple sunnies to you.
We'll grab your flower ones, hey, so at least you've still got some. All right, we managed to knock some weights out first thing this morning. Sun's up, we're in this beautiful spot. Another little spot not on the sailing guide, which is pretty cool. I'm really enjoying doing all this different exploring. And we're getting pretty good. Like on the way in, it was sketchy. We had rocks either side, sandbars, but we're in quite a bit of water. We've got 20 metres underneath us, and we're right up against a big drop-off. So I think it is high time we go and have a swim on this beach and check out the Boab Tree on the far beach. You looking forward to the Boab Tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard going, I'm stuffed. I didn't sleep a lot last night. We've been out here for nearly 2 months, I think. It looks like we've got another month and a half to go. That 6 weeks till Darwin period just keeps getting extended. You know, I was saying that 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we're not even at the Prince region yet. You got it? Good. Could even just be like a barnacled up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because you've got the speed you're going. Yeah. Sure are. Look at the colours, God.
And then they said, do you want to come to your boat and make some parties?
Yeah. Well, we are burning up time in the Kimberley, so it's become pretty clear that we need to start moving more frequently unless we want to start crossing over multiple tides, which I don't particularly want to. I'd rather do 5 hours a day, you know, just hop all the way up to Darwin. And that'll make it a lot more manageable, because if we run out of supplies, we'll start having to look at doing some big sails. And I'm not sure I'm all about that life. We're gonna face that when we get to the Bonaparte or the blown apart. But for the moment, we are gonna go to shore, have a quick last minute swim at these islands that we're at. They've been absolutely stunning. And then we're gonna start heading over to Hanover Bay and then down into the Prince Regent for a little while. So we've still got some big time chewers as far as rivers, systems to get into and things like that. So we definitely have to keep moving. Nice swimmers, Isla.
Yeah! And those other guys are just getting... If you do that, then she can breathe out of water. And if you pull her ears, then she can breathe in water.
Ah, the ears cover over, do they?
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, if you pull her mouth...
We going for a swim or what? You're going to sit here gas bagging? It's like a never-ending story, just trying to get the kids off the boat to go do something fun that they want to do. It's like the hardest thing on earth. Come on. I'm not now. Oh, a bit of recess. Alright, we're just heading out of what we've called Boab Tree Beach, given the massive Boab tree on the beach, and I'm just trying to follow our track back out, but it's high tide now, so I can't see the rocks or the reef that were visible when we came through at the low tide. So we're just going to try and creep out. There's a little bit of rock over there, and we're going to try and creep out the top of this island, and we're going a bit of a different route, and we're going to meet the other guys over at the Hanover Bay side of things. But yeah, good. Much easier bringing the anchor up with just mostly the rope down. A lot easier than trying to haul up 60 metres of 8mm chain on my own. Oh, mud. Oh. The anchor doesn't ever have any issue holding. This is how it's supposed to be, all the time. But I better go and check the course. Also, we got the AIS working, so we're back on track. Our friends on Banyan gave us a spare antenna and spent an hour working it out. And now we've got AIS, so we're showing for other boats and we can see other boats, the alarm's working. So these night passages are about to get a whole lot easier. And, you know, I've done this whole coast with no AIS, unfortunately. And their next big sail, our next big overnight sail is going to be the Bonaparte or the blown apart Gulf. And it's just going to make it so much easier. I can actually have a sleep and you know, relax a little. I'm just desperately trying not to snap the line because it's a bit of a makeshift one. We had a shark bite off my best lure, so I really don't want to lose another one because I'm not sure how many I've got. I've got a few and then I've got some really crap ones. Don't you dare be a shark. No, it's a fish. Oh, what is that?
Could be a dolphin fish. Oh, I think that's a shark.
Hallie, just pull that camera back away from the edge. Go back over, yeah, back there, chicken. Bloody bastard shark! Hey, shark, come here, you bastard! You bastard!
Yeah, he's a shark.
Alright, well that's super disappointing. Just a bloody shark. Oh well. Keep trying. That cliff's got to be 150, 200 metres high. Could be a fish, could be a shark. We'll give it another go. But it took a heap of line, so might take a bit of work to get it back in. Maybe just put that down for a minute and keep an eye on the pasta, darling.
Huh?
Go keep an eye on the pasta. You recording, chicken?
Yeah.
but it's good size. Oh, I better get him in. That mackerel felt the lure slip, and it's just hanging in its gills, so it's obviously slipped, but it's still holding on. I had to pull the damn thing in sideways.
Yeah.
Put the engine in gear, please. Hallie, engine.
You mean forwards? That much?
That's down.
It isn't actually really a baby.
It's just hanging in by the throat.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm going to dong in.
Looks to be pretty tight. I can't even see the entrances to those where we currently are.
Stoked. We got another Mackie. 20 minutes later, that's all filled it up. I've also cooked pasta for the girls. I actually had that going at the time. So it looks like we're having Mackie and pasta tonight for dinner. Cheesy pasta. I guess it's like macaroni cheese. Just pulling up the anchorage now. This is Hanover Bay.
Oh no!
I'd already had a big bowl, and now she just had it was a little bit small, but she's having a bigger bowl right now.
Smashed it. You a bit tired, darling?
No, this is the sun.
Oh, you caught a bit of sun today. Yep. Nearly there. Oh my word. Without a doubt, we've got some major exploring to do tomorrow. Chuck it in neutral, Hallie. Neutral. Got to try and dodge some rocks coming in. We're leaving a backup tinny out there in case we get stuck again like last time. We were up Samson Inlet right down the end, found an epic gorge, but we ended up leaving our tinnies up there for 2 days because we were heading into the Neeps. So we'll try and avoid that this time. As long as we get back by 2 PM, I think we're all right. Oh, we're gonna hit. Oh, yeah. That's the tinny, not the prop at least. We're beaten into so much crap with this boat. It's been really, really worthwhile towing it all the way up here because it was a struggle. Right.
So Hanover Bay is where there was an alleged rock slide that prevents you from getting into the fresh water, but that wasn't really the issue we had. We had no problem putting the tinny a little bit further out. It just depends how far you want to walk, I guess. You know, and a lot of these rivers, you know, how far up you go. We didn't find an amazing swimming hole there, but we certainly found water to get into and, you know, a place to wash our clothes. And I had to carry all this crap with the kids, but, you know, we just made it work.
When I say, Hallie, drop the anchor. There was a few mullets there, wasn't there? That's good. Quick, quick, quick. Away from the water, girls. Go, Isla, go. I'll put you in baby carrier in a sec. Now you're in baby carrier. I've got to carry you over these rocks, chicken.
I don't, will someone? No. There could be crocodiles.
Slippery though, hey. Looks like they're rocks.
He's right on the baby carrier.
I don't know, now it kind of looks like really rock. Who knows?
That's drinking water there. The dog's just walking along with us. The dog is walking behind me. Along the grass. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh! Oh! Get right on it! Oh! God! Problem is, some of these holes are a lot deeper than they seem. And you get tight. Ah, you bastard! Oh! And you get tied up in the reeds. I've decided just to leave the washing here, sort that when we get back. No point carrying a wet bag all the way up there and back. Everything's just so clean in these rivers, you know, like the spiders aren't out of control, no ticks, no leeches, just fresh, clean drinking water, and a lot of frogs.
So we really found time and time again, as much as that we were chasing those really epic, amazing water holes, it made absolutely no difference to the kids. You know, they're just happy to get in and have a swim and have a muck around, and you know, really that does dictate a lot of what you do if you're sailing and cruising as a family. I wanted to say as well that I feel that the Kimberley is really attainable for a lot of people. It gets talked about in a certain way due to the dangers, the tides, the crocodiles and all that, and while there is, you know, a lot of room for things to go terribly wrong, you've got full coverage with Starlink now. It's absolutely chockers during the sailing season. I mean, when we were there, obviously it was getting late, so there was no one left, but for the most part of when people tend to, you know, ideally cruise through the Kimberley when the water's flowing, there's so many ways that you can make the trip easier, you know, and it's I find people talk about it as if it's the outer realms of the world, and which it is isolated, but there's no reason why you can't go in there and experience incredible things, and that in no way takes away from the awe-inspiring beauty of this place. But that being said, you still have to transport your boat from A to B, regardless of how much help and resources, you know, there may be around. You know, no one's in your boat with you. You know, you're the only one that can get your boat from A to B. And if you plan on spending 3 or 4 months there, and if you plan on doing it in a much more isolated time when the season changes, you know, it's still all very much on you.
All right, that's us. We just had a sweet swim. It's actually probably some of the cleanest cruising that I've done, because usually we're just covered in salt water the whole time. But getting into these freshwater creeks, we're actually getting a lot of the sweat off and feeling very refreshed after that. We just got to get back to the tinnies before they get dried out again, otherwise we're going to have to use the emergency tinny. You have a good swim, Isla?
Yeah.
Yeah? You throwing a unicorn in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Ready to get back?
Yeah.
And I forgot about my washing, so I'm going to have to try and give that a bit of a wash. Carry that back twice as heavy full of water. Think we have some clean clothes, eh? I could use some clean clothes. I've been wearing the same shirt and shorts for ages. Oh look, there's that washing, darling.
Yeah.
So we've pretty much run out of time to get back to the tinnies and do my washing, so I've got a plan. I'm just going to leave it here to soak overnight and then come back tomorrow at the start of the tide cycle. And they'll be extra clean by then. More water than when we came in. We've got a Halloween party to go to, even though most of the boats here have got barely any supplies. But we're going to do our best and pull together what we can. Oh my goodness. What are you, Isla?
I'm Mommy.
Holy mackerel. You got blood on your chin from eating brains.
I lost a tooth because I bit bones. I bit a bone, so I lost a tooth.
You lost a tooth from biting bones. Holy mackerel. I'm gonna get my outfit, which is alright, so that's my outfit. I'm serial killer. Hey? Serial killer. You guys will get that when you're older.
Now you can see.
2 mummies and a serial killer. Get out. Okay. We're ready to go? Alright, check it out.
Well, after some dad jokes and the Halloween party, we still had to get back up the river to get the rest of our washing. Come on.
Family mission to the laundry. Hang on. Yeah, come up here, I'll get your dogs for you. That weather has just drastically changed. We are 100% getting rain this arvo. And we're gonna have to make this quick because I've been using our spare anchor, which is not super fantastic, but it does mean that I have to pull less chain up every time I bring the anchor up. Unfortunately though, with these rains and thunderstorms come big gusts and squalls, so we do really need to get a move on, get this done and get back there so we don't drag. All right, I had to leave the girls down here and I just went up a couple of rock pools. And I didn't realise how much damn water this holds because it keeps everything contained. And I filled it up with water, so I had to roll it down the whole way down the rock pools.
I can't swim very well.
That's why you got a life jacket on, darling. So, I guess I better start washing these clothes. I'm just doing it in the bag like this, chicken. Mate, he'll be fine. He'll be nice and clean after the fresh water. He'll be fine, Hallie. No. It'll be a very basic washing of the clothes.
Here you are, Dad.
I'll try and get some of the water out so I don't have to carry so much weight back to the tinny. Just going to try avoiding having to swim back too much, speed things up a bit. Come on, time to go. Painfully slow process. Come in, chicken. Yeah, good girl. Just stand up. Give me a cuddle. Stand up and give me a cuddle.
There's fun having a swim and having a walk.
Yeah. I'll bet. So I'm going to drop you in here and you go swim, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Oh, there you go. All for a load of washing. Ow! Always a pleasure to see your boat where you left it.
Well, that's it for this adventure. I think next video we're going into the Prince region, which is just on a whole other level. Like the height of the landscape is out of control, so it's going to be really good to go through all the footage for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Sound good? Yeah.
Subscribe!
That's it.
Subscribe!